Bonjour, bonjour, c'est Egon. Bienvenue dans ce nouvel épisode de L.A Noire. Nous allons partir sur une nouvelle enquête criminelle. C'est parti.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Ok.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
Fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send.
That's disgusting. Didn't you ever hear of germs?
Ah, putain, puis il flotte en plus.
Greetings from sunny California. Doesn't want to stop.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
I've been in this job 20 years. I never tried it.
It's left at the next intersection.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests and the record are giving you a reputation.
Non, je réponds pas à cet appel là.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows make it the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first base. You don't need to turn here.
What are you, liquored up?
On entend bien mais le bruit de la flotte. Allez.
That guy there will lead us up.
Ah non, merde.
Take a right.
I'm steeling myself for what I'm about to see.
That'll just be another dead body, partner. Get used to seeing them. You're the gig when you work in homicide, Phelps.
Detectives?
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Du triple.
Time of death.
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Oui, bah alors, regarde. Ah, putain. Encore. Oui, sinon, ça fait une sacrée marque.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Pourquoi tu continues pas à regarder? Pas de bague. C'est ça, hein, je vois pas de bague, c'est ça. L'autre bras. Non plus, rien à regarder. Ok, la tête, les bras. Ok. Ah, B. Des traces de pas.
No drag marks. Killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Hop.
Nothing significant.
Et donc là, en fait, il suffirait de suivre lui, là, pour voir ce qu'il va regarder.
Doesn't tell me anything.
En cas, j'aurais raté quelque chose. Là. Tiens.
Not much help.
Bah ouais. Pourquoi tu... On est tourné dans l'autre sens.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Bon, ça, on a regardé. Ouais, je crois qu'on a tout vu, hein.
I'll call you when I know something. Meanwhile, get on with the case.
Commence ton enquête. Oh, ça on l'a déjà vu. Lui il regarde, d'accord. La cigarette sur les lieux de crime.
You're clear to work, Detective.
D'accord. J'ai pas besoin de toi pour le savoir. Bon. Scène de crime, on n'a pas fait déjà. J'ai tout regardé non, la scène de crime. Des pneus, ABC, j'ai regardé tout ça. Ah.
Detective Phelps,
Ah,
LAPD.
pourquoi j'appuie sur
Mrs.
A, moi?
Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Ok. On va voir l'adresse de la blanchisserie. Pendant qu'il y est.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks, ma'am.
Ok, alors. Donc il va falloir choisir entre... blanchisserie, campement de clochard.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
Bah, avance. Il y avait une voiture là. Hop là.
I need you to take a left at the next corner.
Oula.
KGPL 20 Central Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Central Unit identify.
Always bother. I fought. Where's my wife?
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
The bum isn't here. We should follow the old lead. These guys can wait. At least the rain stopped. You can change back into those white bucks now. Phelps, leave him be.
Calling you stupid would be an insult to stupid people.
You can't do this! Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another accommodation? Oh, I wish I could afford that.
Why is the word abbreviation so long?
Non, faut pas lui parler.
Slow down! That's disgusting. Didn't you ever hear of germs?
Non, il me suit pas lui.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy who was pretending to be dead?
Doesn't look like anything.
Ce serait pas sa baraque, ça, quand même. Alors ça c'est pour sortir, ok. Ça c'est pas lui qu'on a.
How come the cops can't ignore us the same way the government does?
An Englishman, an Irishman, and a Scotsman walked into the bar. The bartender looks up and says, "What is this? Some kind of joke?"
Ouais, lui il flotte dans les airs, lui. On peut pas couper dans le cul qu'il redescende? Non. Non. Bon, ça se trouve je fouille pour rien, mais... On va pas mettre de texture, là. Non. De la lumière à l'intérieur.
What's your beef with this guy, Phelps?
Ouais, apparemment il est pas là, hein. Je vois pas de grand mec défiguré. On peut pas monter par-dessus. Non, apparemment, c'est vrai, il y est pas là. Et on a trouvé une photo. Donc pour moi, ce serait...
You can't do this!
Il serait pas là. En train de surveiller. Non, bon. Et ben on va aller.
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written onto them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, all right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand? Attaboy, up there you go right now. Keep on straight.
Any Central Unit, Car 16 Adam reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope, the Methodist Church. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Là, pour l'instant, je m'occupe de mes enquêtes et on verra ça plus tard.
Okay, so go left at the next one. Okay, at the next corner, hang a right.
Tiens, on n'est pas déjà là, venu là pour une enquête. Oula.
Go right, just now.
Trop tard.
This sounds dangerous!
And keep on going.
On visite la ville, on visite la ville.
Through this intersection. I need you to take a left at the next corner.
So wait for the next turning and go right.
Ok, je tourne à droite. Blanchisserie supérieure. Ce serait ça, hein? Voilà.
There's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. There's an oxymoron for you.
Ça parle de flic là? Non?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look. You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
Alors c'est ça, là, F13. C'est ça, hein. F13, c'est trop. Ah non. Voilà, c'était...
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Ah c'est ça, d'accord. Mais il veut rien dire lui. Y'a pas de témoin là? Bac à linge. Par contre ça fait du bruit hein, leur truc. Leur machine. Machin pour passer. Allons chez moi. Je suis la victime.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Voilà. Ah. J'ai pas vu quelqu'un fumer sur la terrasse. Ah non. Ah non, je croyais. Ah, il y a des enfants. Ça va être chaud pour annoncer.
Hello? Yes? Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss.
Demandez s'il a une voiture, non?
I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's
that...
procedure. You see to your girls.
J'entends pas les pleurs des enfants, c'est bizarre.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Tarleton? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. You want to hear something funny, Tarleton?
Alors,
Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules them out as a suspect.
Chambre des enfants. Nouveau Testament. Ah non.
Don't think this is anything.
On est bien chez les Américains, un truc américain. Le Nouveau Testament.
Nope.
Tiens, pourquoi la photo est retournée?
Need to check if she was a regular.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Ouais. Tiens, le sac.
I don't think so.
Qu'est-ce que fait le sac par terre aussi? Bon, ça, ce qui clignote, ça c'est dommage, on peut pas fouiller le placard. Donc, j'ai fouillé les deux chambres. Oui, je suis déjà allé là. Tiens, un bateau. S'il nous montre ça, c'est qu'il y a quelque chose. Poser des questions sur un bateau. Ou alors c'est un faux indice. Tiens. Encore une pochette du bar.
Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
Faut peut-être pas interroger les enfants aussi.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
No good to me.
C'est quoi? C'est une liste de courses? Collection de drive.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
Tiens, hop, il y a notre pièce là. Tiens, encore un autre sac. Tiens.
So she went out without her handbag? At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Ouais, c'est bizarre ça. Elle sort sans ses sacs à main.
She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
Donc, 1, 2. Là, il n'y a pas d'autre. Bizarre. Voilà. chaussures pleines de boue.
We can see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
C'est du 8, ok. Donc maintenant... Attends. La chemise qui goûte là.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
Il a peut-être qu'il cherchait sa femme. Hein.
For the record, Mr. Terrelson, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Mr. Terrelson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Spill it, Terrelson. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. I paid the sitter and went to bed.
Why did you only report your wife missing this morning?
I thought she would have called up last night from the bar.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right. Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
And?
I was playing pinochle with some of the guys. Teresa had a few belts too many. She said she wanted to go out dancing.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
Ouais, j'ai pas l'impression qu'ils disent la.
So you don't know anyone who would want her dead?
No, I don't.
If Bobby Ross doesn't confirm
Une
the
sur
story,
quatre encore.
we're going to come back here and pick you up. This doesn't look good, Lars.
J'ai posé une bonne question sur 4. Ah, peut-être qu'il faut pas à chaque fois poser toutes les questions alors. Tiens, il y a un téléphone. Ah, bizarre ça, 1 sur 4 encore. Voilà, parce que j'ai dit qu'il avait raison, il disait la vérité alors qu'il mentait.
Please, can I have some time to explain to my daughters?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks.
Ok. Qu'est-ce qu'il nous dit Domicile d'Etersen, bar.
I'm at a loss.
Search the place. We need something on this guy. Something that'll stick.
Ah, il y a des trucs que j'ai pas trouvé dans l'appartement. Bon, là, j'ai fouillé, oui. chambre, j'ai tout fouillé pourtant. Là, la photo. Il y a un truc que j'ai pas vu. Le sac par terre, ça j'ai vu. La chambre des filles. Je suis déjà allé. Oui, mais ça, on a déjà vu ça.
Go away unless you can bring my mommy home.
D'accord. Il me semble que j'ai rien loupé. Le sac est resté là. Les chaussures, je les ai vues. Ah, c'est peut-être ça que je... J'ai pas fait le tour de la baraque. Ah bah oui, le fameux bateau. Qui était en...
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
D'accord, ok.
Sounds like the Terrelson broad had her last drink at Baron's bar. We should check the place out.
Ouais. Merci pour les indices. C'est quand tu veux, tu me dis d'y aller et tu viens pas. Il est où? Eh ben alors.
You look at this clown.
Pourquoi il vient pas l'autre hein? C'est que la porte, il reste la porte ouverte. Il y a un bug ou quoi? Il y a un problème. Pourquoi il vient pas?
Appreciate your time, sir. Help me out.
Sounds like the Terrelson broad had her last drink at Baron's bar. We should check the place out.
Oui, mais c'est ce que je voulais faire, suis-moi. Ah bah voilà.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Take a right. You're taking the next left.
Eh ben hop. Vu que c'est une sauvegarde, eh ben on va se laisser là. Je vous remercie d'avoir suivi cet épisode, le début de l'affaire la belle et le clochard. Suspense. Le clochard, ça serait lui. Peut-être que le clochard, il a peut-être voulu sauver la fille, la femme, ou alors il a profité, il a vu le meurtre, il a piqué les affaires. On verra ce qu'il a vu. Je vous dis au prochain épisode. Merci d'avoir suivi celui-là. Au revoir et à bientôt.